U.S. Chief of Naval Operations Admiral Jonathan Greenert is the latest in a growing list of U.S. officials to sit down with Filipino counterparts. He says, expect stronger U.S. message against China's aggression.
The preponderance and the collection of activity by China has caused us to want to be more clear on where we stand on this. You know, the aid is the fishing ground.
The Philippines has one of the weakest militaries in Asia, but it is one of the most vocal in challenging China's aggressiveness, especially inside the country's exclusive economic zone. The Philippines is now asking for increased presence of U.S. troops here, a request that coincides with the U.S. pivot to Asia.
What does it mean to the Philippines? Well, we'll be available to operate, to work together, to be able that we're comfortable with our partnership and going in the direction that we want to.
If push comes to shove, Greenert vows the U.S. will be there to help.
But of course we would help you. Now, I don't know what that help would be specifically. I mean, we have an obligation because we have a treaty, right?
Greenert reiterates dialogue is the way to resolve the tension.
Move the dialogue less in a direction of, gee whiz, this is just surely going to end up in confrontation and combat to, well, it doesn't have to be that way if we can use the process that we all kind of put in place at one time. So we should exhaust that.
In April, the different navies will gather in China for the Western Pacific Naval Symposium. The meeting seeks to draw up common protocols that will guide countries in encounters at sea.
I don't know if I'm optimistic as much as I'm saying we need to, I hope you could say I'm deliberate on this, maybe focus that if we can't do it then, just what the heck is it that we need to close this off? Every other Navy and nation seems to agree, except for one.
President Aquino says the Philippines and the U.S. are close to finalizing a military-to-military agreement that will allow the increased presence of U.S. troops here. The next round of negotiations happens in March. All eyes are on the panels if they can finish the deal in time for Obama's visit. Carmela Fonbuena, Rappler, Manila.